What's up, positive bitches? How are we doing today? If you are hearing this episode, you are meant to be here, so keep listening. On that Bitches Positive podcast, sometimes we will laugh, other times, baby girl, we're gonna cry. But we will always walk away feeling our most empowered, positive bitch self. That is babe in true connection with herself. That's right. On this podcast, we unbecome who we are not so we can fully embody and step into and activate exactly who we came here to be. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Can I get an amen? Amen. I'm so excited to talk about this week's concept, topic, conversations, discussion. Why? Because I'm going to be reminding you that the universe is in fact obsessed with you. I'm going to go so far and say the universe is literally your stalker. We're out here thinking we're all alone, everyone's to blame, and the world is a cruel place. But honey, let me tell you, the universe is obsessed with you, always thinking about you, responding to you, looking to you. You are in fact the center of your own universe. Now, before we get into today's episode and before we get into all of this jazz, we have a couple of announcements. First things first, if you have not yet tried Magic Mind Sis, what are you doing? I am a huge fan of Magic Mind. I was having the issue that I am allergic to sucralose. And sucralose is in so many of the energy drinks that we are consuming. By the way, sucralose, not great for your body. In fact, it's really not good at all. Let me go as far to say it's simply bad for you. Anyway, I was having these energy drinks. Sucralose was really destroying my body. That's number one. Number two, I was having these huge high highs and low lows because the caffeine in these energy drinks were driving me all over the place. I tried Magic Mind. It gives you the boost without the low. I love Magic Mind because I can take it, I can feel great, but I can still feel like me. I really believe the magic of Magic Mind comes down to its ingredients. It has matcha, which contains way less caffeine than coffee and other pre-workouts, but also ashwagandha, which helps reduce stress and anxiety, and things like lion's mane mushrooms, again, also helps reduce anxiety and inflammation. If you want to take back your power, the power you have over what you are consuming, go to www.magicmind.com/positive and get up to 50% off your subscription for the next 10 days with my code positive. Your code will be valid forever as 20% off for both one-time purchases and subscriptions, but in the first 10 days, it's up to 50% off if applied to a subscription. Again, that's www.magicmind.com/positive and get up to 50% off your subscription for the next 10 days with my code positive. You will be positively happy when you make this purchase. If you're not yet following me on Instagram at Vibin' with CC Sis, what are you doing? You're missing out on daily magical nuggets where you can learn how to become your most magnetic self. You can get updates on the Positive Bitch Bootcamp that we've been having weekly as of today. And also just learn more about yourself and your relationships, release the past, be happy for the new, and all of that. If you are looking for one-on-one coaching, you can DM me on Instagram. I am a certified life and energy coach, and I do offer one-on-one sessions via Zoom, so you can find out more information by DMing me. All of these links will be in the show notes below, whether it's for Magic Mind or for my Instagram. You can find everything there. If you're going through a breakup, join the 21-day Breakup Glow Up Challenge. Learn how to glow up and take your power back. Your ex will be missing you. Not that it's about that, but hey, it's a fun side dish to might as well enjoy during this incarnation. If you want to understand these subtle energy forms in dating, you keep getting ghosted, download the Calling Your Power Back workbook. And if you're ready to heal your divine feminine energy, then you need to get the Divine Feminine Healing Workbook. Again, all the links are in the show notes. If you want a discount for BetterHelp or for HelloFresh, you can also find discount codes in the show notes. Okay, without further ado, let's get into today's episode. I have to say, I'm very proud of myself because I think I'm pretty sure I said it on this podcast. One of the things I wanted to do this year was cut down on my plastic consumption because I drink so much of water from water bottles, and I actually have successfully been doing that. If you're watching this podcast on YouTube, you can see me drinking out of this 50-ounce little jug, and I'm obsessed with it. I love a big jug because you can put lemons in it and have lemon water for most of your day. It's just wonderful. Okay, enough of that. The universe is actually obsessed with you. Okay, let me explain why. Wait, before I even get into it, we need to talk about the Schumann Resonance. Okay, for the past days, I cannot be the only one feeling symptoms. In fact, I know I'm not because I contacted a bunch of other positive bitches. I posted about this on my Instagram. This is why you need to follow me so you can stay in community with the positive bitch community. I have been feeling so nauseous, so down in the dumps, but not about anything specific. So moody, headachy, sinusy without the sinuses. It's so odd. And I've been feeling like this day after day after day. And Erasmo's saying, Cece, go to the doctor, figure it out. And I'm telling him, Erasmo, I don't expect you to understand this because I barely do. But what's happening in my body is something that is so different. So the doctor cannot heal me, fix this, or figure this out. Sort of different. My body feels like it's recalibrating. It feels like it's doing something. It's anchoring something in. I don't know what this is, but it's different. It's different. Lo and behold, I find out the next day that the Schumann Resonance is recording numbers we've never seen before. It's recording images that look like sacred geometry. What is a Schumann resonance? You may be wondering. The Schumann resonance is a way for us to measure the Earth's electromagnetic field. And usually this field is about 7.83 hertz. And yeah, go a little bit above, a little bit below. The Earth goes into these flows and these movements, but it will stay around 7.83 hertz. If it spikes for some reason, it usually comes right back down. But for whatever reason, something cosmic is going on. It has been completely spiked for hours, for days, and everyone has been feeling crazy responses to this spike in the Schumann resonance. And why would this Schumann resonance affect us? Well, if the Earth's electromagnetic field is shifting and we reside within the Earth's electromagnetic field, of course we're going to feel this shift. If we're used to 7.83 hertz and it's going to a completely different number, it's skyrocketing, of course that's going to affect us because we live within that electromagnetic field. Think about when you just go to a new place like Sedona or Florida, or you climb up a really tall mountain, you can feel the electromagnetic field of that space change. Now, imagine that all of Earth is shifting into a completely different frequency. We're going to feel that. And for our bodies to recalibrate so quickly, it's going to feel a little headachy, a little dizzy, like there's a veil over you, a little bit foggy. I was having extreme nausea. Oh my God. Anyway, my symptoms have finally subsided and I feel much better today. But if you have been feeling sick or woozy or weird, Schumann Resonance, baby, Schumann Resonance. And you can go to my Instagram to see more about that. But the beautiful thing is no one actually knows why the Earth has this spike right now. But I believe the universe is on our side and it is moving us into a new era, one of enlightenment, of wisdom, of love, of understanding, completely 4D opening, 5D opening to really a new Earth. And the new Earth, I don't think is out there. A new Earth is internal. Going to new modes and levels of consciousness is an internal job. And I think that is what the Earth is forcing us to do. The universe is forcing us to do. Hey, we're going to shift and then you have to shift. I mean, damn. Really interesting stuff. Just like the Schumann resonance is having this spike and the Earth is moving towards this enlightenment phase, this golden age era, the interesting thing is the universe isn't just obsessed with us and working for us in the Schumann resonance. It's working for us all of the time. recently I had to go to the city to record a podcast episode with one of my lovely, lovely podcaster friends. And we were going to meet at 5 p.m. And it was in the city, and I'm on Long Island, so I knew, okay, I need to give myself enough time that I get there. And because I knew the studio was booked, I had to be on time. It happened to be raining on this Friday, which is the day of Venus, by the way. Happy Venus Day. And I knew that could cause there to be a lot more traffic. So I gave myself literally like 3 hours to get there. I don't really know why I gave myself 3 hours. That's a bit much. Like, it might take an hour and a half, but 3 hours, CC, girl. I just really did not want to be late, especially for something that we're recording and there's people's time on the line here. And I don't like to be late. So I get there like an hour early. And I'm texting my friend and I'm like, hey, I'm here. And she tells me she's still 40 minutes away. And I ask her, can I go up to the studio? And she's like, well, they might be booked right now. They might be recording. So you're probably not going to be able to actually get in. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, God, it's kind of rainy. I don't really want to walk around. I'm in a part of the city that I don't prefer, not obsessed with this part of the city. And I don't really know what to do. And then out of nowhere, it's like I get this spiritual download. I remember this TikTok from like 2 years ago where this girl goes into the city and she gets her aura picture taken. And it was like this beautiful experience that she had. And I was like, wait, I have been wanting to get this aura picture so badly. I've been telling Rasma, we gotta go. This part of the city that I was in, I don't usually go to, so it is out of the way in general. And so I just haven't gone there yet, but it's been on my mind. I've been wanting to do it. And I'm standing there, I have an hour to go, and I think to myself, okay, let me try to find this aura picture place. I put aura picture near me into my app on my phone, my Maps app, whatever it is. And it doesn't come up. And then I think to myself, you know what? This app isn't that reliable. Let me Google it. So I Google aura picture near me. And it's the first thing that comes up. It's this place called Magic Jewelry. If you're in the city, it's called Magic Jewelry. And so literally I Google this. I copy and paste the address into my maps because I don't really know where I am. And it's a 3-minute walk. I've been wanting to get my aura picture for over 2 years, and the universe has given me this amazing opportunity to go right now. I don't have anywhere to be. I have all this extra time, and I can just go to Magic Jewelry and get this aura picture. I don't have to wait for my and Erasmus' schedule to align. I don't have to go into the city all alone and take some time out of my work schedule or whatever I may be doing. It's the perfect moment. So I walk over and I'm praying that they're open. They're open. There's no wait. And I've seen videos of this place where there was like a line out the door. So I was like, okay, hopefully I can do this within the hour. I go there. There's no wait. As soon as I walk in, they're like, oh, you want an aura picture? I was like, oh yeah. I sit down. I get my aura picture. They were so kind, so sweet, so lovely. Why am I telling you this? The universe is always listening to you. It's always responding to whatever it is you're broadcasting. It is always morphing to whatever it is we are broadcasting. It's literally always there. If I was to sit here and define a stalker for you, I might as well be talking about the universe. Think about a stalker. They're always watching you. They know your every move. They know you inside and out. They know where you're going. They know where you've been. They know what you're thinking. Wow, doesn't this sound like the universe? The universe's electromagnetic field that is always watching us, is always protecting us, is always there for us, is always responding to us. Now, people like Abraham Hicks say, it doesn't matter whether you're thinking positively or negatively, the universe is just going to respond. I agree 90%, but for you to tell me that the universe doesn't have this inclination to move us towards the next highest timeline, I don't buy it. That doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, we become what we think about most of the time. Whatever we put out, we're going to get back. But I see the universe like a GPS. When we make a wrong turn, it's going to reroute us. It's going to give us things that we want in ways we've never even thought about. I never thought that, I'm going to be super early for this podcast episode, so I'm going to go, take this aura picture. When you just surrender and say, okay, I'm here early, whatever. What is there for me to do? I'm just going to remain open. Beautiful things happen. But when we're trying to control every second of every day, of every moment, of every single breath that we take, it's not fun anymore. It's not fun. The universe is seriously obsessed with you. It is like a stalker. It watches you, it listens to you, and it will morph to you. The universe is a cosmic mirror for whatever it is you are broadcasting into the universe. Once you start broadcasting something, the universe is going to start responding, and then we start receiving. That is the beauty of the universe. I think a lot of us think that God has abandoned us. The universe has abandoned us. We're all out here alone on the front lines with no one to help us, no one to guide us, no one here for us. But that just isn't true. The universe is always there. The universe has known that I've wanted my aura picture for 2 years. I didn't have to make a plan for my aura picture to come about. The universe did it for me. There's something sweet when it comes to just surrendering, just seeing how the universe is going to figure it out for you, just allowing things to be taken care of for you. When our energy is pure, open, receptive, aligned with gratitude and joy, we can't go wrong. We cannot go wrong. While I was in the Uber into the city, I was doing my magnetic affirmations. I was focusing on calling my power back. I was priming myself up for this podcast, and I had the most beautiful day. Not only did I get there early, get my auric picture, see my friend who I haven't seen in a couple of months, we had a beautiful, beautiful recording session. Beautiful. I truly believe that when you put yourself out there, and you know that it's not just you, but a universe responding to you too, magic happens. If the universe is our cosmic mirror, if it is our stalker, if it is truly obsessed with us, how can we get the best results when it comes to manifestation? We get the best results when we broadcast exactly what we want. Instead of being problem oriented, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. When we become solution oriented, I want this, I desire this, oh, I love that. The universe can be obsessed with us in the best way possible. Either way, universe is going to stalk us. So how can we make this stalking experience the best experience possible? Broadcast what it is you want. Think about what it is you want. Be about what it is that you desire. Act in ways that are in accordance with your desired self instead of your past self. Become defined by your future rather than your past. Taking inspired action is like sending a message to your stalker, the universe, of exactly what you want. And I promise you, when you go out there, you say yes, you take the chance, the universe will morph to your courage. It will morph to your desires. The universe is obsessed with you. You're not obsessed with the universe. You can't chase what is already the case, period. The universe is the one thinking about you all the time, considering you all the time, listening to you all the time, hearing you all the time, feeling you all the time, and responding to you all of the time. Not the other way around. You don't have to chase. The universe is literally Uber on steroids. It will bring everything you need to your doorstep. All you have to do is broadcast. Broadcast, baby. Broadcast. The universe loves, loves, loves when we put out exactly what we want so it knows exactly how to respond. And this means I'm talking about what I want to see. I'm being about what I want to feel. I'm broadcasting the energy I wish to have in my life. And I think a lot of this comes down to not only broadcasting what we want, yes, but also trusting that the universe is listening. So many, I literally just had someone comment on one of my reels, how do I get over the belief that I was left in the dust by God, that God is just unfair to me? Well, what is a belief? It's a practiced thought. So if you have beliefs about the universe, that you are ignored, that you always start off on the wrong side of the bed, that life is just unjust and unfair to you, you need to start shifting how you're thinking. And when you start shifting how you're thinking, it will shift what you believe. And that is how the cookie crumbles, baby. It is how the cookie crumbles. When you start thinking, well, life is just unfair, interrupt that silly, silly thought. Why does it have to be unfair if you start thinking differently? Why? It might be unfair, but it doesn't have to be unfair to you. Nope. You can decide differently. When we let go of control and surrender to the flow of the universe, and that's what I did when I got there at the recording studio an hour earlier. I wasn't like, you have to get here right now. I didn't start freaking out. I didn't start trying to control the Uber, go slower, stop here, make a turn around there. No, I just was like, okay, this is what it is. I got here early. What should I do next? I have unlimited possibilities. And it was like it was spiritually downloaded into me. Hey, remember you wanted to do this? The universe is allowing you to have that time right now. I think we just got to wrap our heads around the fact that the universe is much smarter than us and our ceiling is God's floor. We don't know it all. We don't know everything. We're so limited because of our mind. Yes, we are multidimensional, powerful beings, but our mind limits what we think is possible for ourselves. That's why I always say, if you're manifesting, always tack on the back of your manifestation. Let's say I really desire blah, blah, blah. I'm so happy and grateful that I have my desired body and my desired home and my desired relationship, or better. Because what we think is the best that we can get is oftentimes limited. When God takes something away from you, do not be so upset, because if it's taken away, it's because something better is going to fill its spot. The universe is our cosmic mirror and cosmic blanket. It is always surrounding us. It is always listening to us. It is always responding to us every second of every day. It is obsessed with us. It has its little magnifying glass on us. The universe is obsessed with your thoughts, with your desires, with your emotions. The universe wants what you want. Whatever you're broadcasting, it wants to give it to you. It's saying, oh, you want to have this beautiful relationship? Let me start getting that together. But if you're broadcasting, I hate my life, it's going to say, oh, that's what you want? Okay, let me get more circumstances for you to hate your life. The universe, it's your cosmic stalker. It is obsessed with you. It wants to give you what you're broadcasting. Let's do some affirmations, shall we? Okay, let's go. The universe is obsessed with supporting and guiding me towards my highest potential. Say it aloud. The universe is obsessed with supporting and guiding me towards my highest potential. The universe loves me. The universe wants to see me succeed. I'm a magnet for the universe's abundant blessings and opportunities. Every time I step towards my desires, the universe takes 2 steps towards me. What I seek is seeking me more. What I want wants me more. The universe listens to my desires and responds with perfect synchronicity. I trust the universe is always working behind the scenes to deliver me my highest good. I'm a co-creator with the universe, and together we manifest miracles. Remember the truth. I'm not teaching you anything new. I am not. I'm simply reminding your higher self, your soul, that inner wisdom within you of what you already know. Ding, ding, motherfucking ding, dong, deloo, delulu, okay? We are remembering the truth of what we came here already knowing, which is you have an agreement with the universe, with the electromagnetic field, with this fucking planet, that you're going to come here and you're going to master energetic into physical transmutation and creation. Hello. Remember. I'm not teaching you anything new. I'm reminding you of what you already know. That's what I'm doing. That is all I am doing. Reminding you of the truth that you have within yourself. These synchronicities, these signs, you start asking for them and be ready because they will come. I recently had a client begin asking for signs and now she's like, Cece, I'm getting too many signs. They're everywhere all the time. And I'm like, well, you wanted this. This is what it feels like. This is how it is. When you ask for whatever it is you want, and how do you ask? You broadcast it. You think about it. You feed it with energy. The universe thinks you're asking for whatever it is you're thinking about. So whether you're thinking about good things or bad things, the universe thinks you're asking for it and it is ready to respond. It's listening and it wants to give you more. Okay, why? Because the universe is obsessed with me and the universe is obsessed with you. The universe is obsessed with us. It is our cosmic stalker. It is our cosmic stalker. And all it wants to do is give to us. And it responds based on whatever we're thinking and feeling about. Whatever we're thinking about, whatever we're feeling about, the universe says, okay, here's some more. Let me get that delivered to your doorstep. It is Uber on steroids. That's what it is. What you're thinking about is what you are bringing closer towards you. And if you're just getting into manifestation or you really need to work on your belief, start with manifesting things that are really low stake, that are not a big deal. A parking spot, a free class, a free coffee, a free, yoga private one-on-one. Who knows? It can be anything you want. When I was first getting into manifestation, I always did parking spots and I always manifested that the machine I wanted to use at the gym would be free. I think I mentioned last time that patience is one of my lessons that I have to learn deeply. And I was very, very impatient at that time. But whatever I was thinking about, okay, I want this to happen. How was I thinking about it? I wasn't thinking, oh God, I hope no one's on the machine. Oh God, that would suck if they're on the machine. Oh no, universe, please, no one on the machine. What I would say is, oh, I'm so happy that as soon as I walked into the gym, all the machines were free. And I got to use whatever it is I wanted to use. And I felt so great. And the machine was awesome. And I didn't have to wait for anything. Patience too. I don't need her. I would really be solution oriented. Think about what I wanted so the universe would really respond to that. Because there's some things that the quantum field just doesn't care about. The quantum field doesn't care about words of negation. When I say I don't want this or I hope this doesn't happen, the universe doesn't understand words of negation. It only understands the frequency of your thought. If you're thinking, I don't want to break up, the universe only hears break up. What else doesn't the quantum field understand? It doesn't understand when you're trying to lie to yourself and everyone else. It's like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? Okay, I don't know. The quantum field doesn't get that. It only understands your truth, your real frequency. You can be lying to your boyfriend, your mom, and your teacher, but the universe knows your truth when you go home. Before you close your eyes at night, it knows your energy. Think about it like this. You are in, quite literally, constant communication with the electromagnetic field you reside in, aka the universe. What is the law of correspondence? Our inner world will be reflected back to us in our external world. The beauty of that, the beauty of the universe being obsessed with us, our cosmic stalker, always listening to us, wanting to know more, is that the second we start to shift our beliefs, our thoughts, our intentions, and our actions, the universe shifts too. Correspondence, one of the Hermetic laws, as soon as we start to shift, the world around us will shift too. That is what I mean by the universe is cosmically obsessed, stalking you. I literally mean it. I literally mean it. You just can't get any closer than this. The universe is always thinking about you. No matter how many people are on this planet, the universe thinks about you. It takes you into consideration and it's responding to you at all times. The universe doesn't sleep on you. It doesn't ignore you. If you feel like you are in a phase of stagnation, it's because you're thinking the same, doing the same, and being the same, embodying the same frequency. And the universe just keeps responding to that same frequency. If you want the external world to shift, you have to shift the internal world. Let's take a page out of our Oracle book right here. Let's see what the universe wants us to know today. Let me just get my little grip on this. Universe, inspire us. Okay, the page we got was 75, and it says, the time has come to release the fear of pleasing everyone, period. Time has come to not only release the fear of pleasing everyone, but also pleasing this ego. This ego that's based in fear, in fiction, in our past experiences. Our ego will try to trap us into the familiar. And it's time we break free of pleasing the familiar, pleasing the ego, pleasing everyone around us. Because the more we please others, the more martyrdom we participate, and the more we attract experiences towards us that we're going to want to please other people even more. Because how we are being now is going to attract our next experiences, our future experiences. So how do we shift our life? We shift how we are thinking, what we are doing, how we are feeling. And I'm just going to keep saying that until we understand that is how you shift everything else. I have so many people asking me, how do I get my ex obsessed with me? How do I get this job? How do I do this? You have to assume the emotions, the energy, the frequency first. You know how you are maybe watching a movie, maybe it's a war movie, or I don't know. I feel like I see this in a lot of movies where they're like, assume position. You have to assume position before the war starts. You need to assume position before you get what it is you want. And once you assume position and you get your energy right, girl, that is when everything else falls into place. That is when serendipitous moments begin to happen, when the universe begins to wink at us, when all different possibilities start to open and open our mind. It's a beautiful thing. It's like a snowball. First, we start seeing a little miracle here, a mini miracle there, and then it's like this snowball gains more momentum and more momentum and more momentum, and then it's just rushing down this hill. I promise you, the universe is obsessed with you, and I'm not kidding. And it's always listening to you, and it's always responding to you. The question you need to ask yourself is, what am I broadcasting? Am I thinking about what I want or what I don't want? What I have or what I lack? The past, am I having depression about it? The future, am I anxious or am I being present? What am I broadcasting? Because whatever I'm broadcasting, the universe is going to say, okay, I'm going to give you more of that because it's obsessed with me and it's always listening to me and it always wants to please me. And it thinks that if I'm thinking about it, I want more of it. So what do I have to do in order to make this obsessive relationship work for me rather than against me? The universe is the best cosmic stalker you can ever have. Let me just tell you that right now. She's always there for you. She wants to help you. She wants to guide you towards this most magnetic timeline. Help her do so. I love you so much. This podcast was an honor as always. If you enjoyed it, post it on social media. Be sure to tag me. Share it with a friend who maybe needs to hear these words, who's been lacking in the faith department. If you so kindly could leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, it really, really helps me and the podcast, and it helps us reach more positive bitches. Plus, like I always say, it is good karma for you. And as you know, the sparkle in me honors the sparkle in you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. The universe is obsessed with you, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.